Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the wildest, most jaw-dropping tales of ancient civilizations and their downright insane obsession with human sacrifice. Yeah, you heard me right. Those legendary empires didn't just build pyramids and invent fancy calendars. They went full-on eye for an eye with blood-soaked rituals that would make your skin crawl and your jaw drop to the floor. Let's start with the Aztecs, the absolute freaking champions of sacrifice. These guys took it to a whole other level. They believed the gods literally ripped themselves apart to create the world, so guess what? Humans had to pay up with a never-ending stream of blood offerings. At the heart of Tenochtitlan, the Templo Mayor was basically a non-stop horror show with ritual killings, heart-pulling ceremonies, and enough gore to make a horror movie blush. They were convinced this brutal bloodfest kept the sun blazing and their empire booming. Talk about dedication. Now, the Mayans weren't exactly slouches either. These folks had a flair for dramatic sacrifices, often yanking hearts out or chucking victims into those terrifying cenotes, natural sinkholes that looked like the Earth's own death traps. Their rituals were all about rain, fertility, and keeping the gods happy enough to stop messing with their crops. You can almost hear the desperation in their chants, begging the heavens not to screw them over. Then we have the Incas, the high-altitude sacrifice pros. Their infamous Capacocha rituals saw purest snow children and young women hauled up to mountaintops. Because where else do you make an epic sacrifice? These sacrifices were supposed to chill out the gods and prevent catastrophic natural disasters. Imagine freezing your butt off on a mountain just to keep the world from ending. Talk about going the extra mile. Oh, and the Carthaginians? Archaeologists have uncovered tuffets, creepy burial grounds filled with urns containing cremated infants. Yeah, infant sacrifice was apparently their grim specialty, with tombstones thanking the gods for blessings as if this was some twisted exchange program. It's like, here, take our babies and maybe don't wreck our city. The Celts? Those mysterious Brits weren't shy about human sacrifice either. Thanks to the haunting bog bodies discovered, we know they tossed in people, sometimes with physical marks that supposedly made them touched by the gods, right into the swampy depths as part of their rituals. Talk about being literally thrown under the bus or bog. And let's not forget the Vikings, those fierce Norse warriors who had their own brand of sacrificial madness called blot. Picture sacred groves filled with the echoes of hanging victims, both human and animal, offered up to the gods at places charged with mystical power. If you thought Vikings were just about pillaging and partying, think again. They knew how to throw a spooky ritual. Meanwhile, ancient Egypt got in on the action with human sacrifices buried alongside early pharaohs, supposedly to serve them in the afterlife. Talk about eternal loyalty, right? You didn't just get a tomb, you got your own personal entourage, whether you liked it or not. And last but not least, Mesopotamia's city of Ur around 2100 BC took sacrifice to an epic scale with retainer sacrifices. They didn't just kill one or two folks, they offed entire squads of servants, soldiers, musicians, advisors, just to keep a noble's afterlife party lit. Imagine dying and bringing your whole crew with you. Now that's what I call going out in style. So yeah, these ancient civilizations didn't just flirt with human sacrifice, they went all in, full throttle. Balls to the wall, blood-drenched madness. It's like they believed the world itself hung by a thread tied to the most brutal, savage rituals imaginable. Crazy, absolutely. Fascinating, sure is.